Alright. Hello there, Tyrant here. I'm here joined with my brother Michael.
I
And we just finished watching episode 2 of Trollhunters Season 2, Tales of Arcadia. So, after the events of being caught at the end, Jim is now imprisoned. And we forgot to mention it during our last reaction. We saw Blinky's brother. We kind of knew it was already Blinky's brother. Well, you could feel it already. I don't know if you noticed, but I
right,
knew.
it's very easy to know.
Yeah,
The way they are, the way they have the same body type. They're
yes.
bloody brothers, for Christ's sake.
But we did know, like, he's been mentioned before in season 1, but
I don't remember.
Oh, he did. I remember rewatching a few episodes, but Blinky does mention that his brother was killed, but he's actually been the advisor to what's the evil guy's name?
I got it. Gunrog.
Gunrog. Now his design, Gunrog's design is amazing. I like.
Oh yeah.
For a very.
His horns weird me out though. I can't tell if it's like a helmet or his body.
But his design is really well done. I really like that. It really imposing. You can tell he's a worn warrior. That's been
worn out warrior.
Worn out.
He
warrior.
seems old. That's what I like. Like you could tell the way he speaks, the way he moves. Like his breathing. That's the thing I noticed. Like the way he breathes.
But anyways, but you can tell his character is well done. I really like what they did with it. But this episode, this episode is a kind of a heist episode where Claire and Toby are trying to steal the bridge after it's been noted. Well, we have this little side note of what's the guy's name, the little shithead kid.
Trevor.
What's
it's not Trevor. It's not Trevor.
Trevor.
I think douche, school douche, and I think Trevor.
Anyways, the school bully.
Steve.
Was it Steve? Now Steve is trying to find out what this secret thing is. Mostly in the way that what's been the alibi for Jim at school is that he's sick. Very very respectable. Yeah. Okay. So there's a sick kid and everything. But Steve being
an asshole,
doesn't believe it, and I was like, a kid's sick, you accept it. If you're in school and you hear that someone's sick, some illness, you respect that, and then do a fundraiser.
Yeah, but he's like what is the word? Arrogant. He's retarded.
He's retardedly arrogant.
Yes.
I see what they're doing with the design. Oops. I see what they're doing with his character, and I'm okay with it.
He's the comic relief, like beyond measures.
In a way, no, not really, not reasonable comedy. He's just there. It's really, it can be frustrating, but I see him as just a plot movement because for little things. Because he was the thing that was kind of driving Toby.
He's driving character development.
There you go.
With like Toby, how he's acting.
And then
actually, one thing I liked is like after the school thing, the small school section where you learn about the reasoning, how they're avoiding school, and like all the other people. You see that little nerdy kid again? I forgot his name too.
I don't know his name either.
But you basically learn what they're doing. After that, they go deep into the forest to get the bridge back, and I like what the council tribunal was doing to hide it away. They were just gonna dump it in the ocean in a freighter.
I accept that. I would have split pieces in different locations. That's
volcano.
Volcano would have been one.
Can they go on a volcano? They're like rock creatures.
But someone could have took one of the tribunal members could have taken one of the pieces and thrown it.
That might be interesting for later on. Like a piece is missing. Like ooh.
But no,
maybe each one of them took one piece to keep guard.
Yes. So we get that, but on in the Darkland part, we see Jim trying to fight back.
First trying to escape, very just kind of picking away at the ground.
It's not bad. We see a few things. We can see that Jim's no match for Gunnar.
Well, we see. Okay, so first off, we see a future enemy or ally with. You just see her eye or a glowing thing in the shadows and slow speaking, and then he gets taken away. One thing I found amusing was they used his own bag to blindfold him.
Yeah, that was
funny.
That was fun.
And they dragged him, and I was like, he can't escape. I feel like he could easily fight these guys, and like he waited for his moment, and he did. But then like by the time he did that, he was already in the a throne room.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so he fought the two guards that were holding him like nothing, and then what the fuck's his name? Gunmar. He's there and he's like disappointing. And at first I thought he was talking about what's his name? Steve? Not Steve. Timmy. The main character. Jim. I thought he was talking about Jim. But then no, he's talking to the guards, and you that's when you first see him, and you see how he has this like electrical or some kind of power.
Yeah,
and then he goes up to
his
one
subordinate,
and he like, I believe he took his soul, because he ends up having the same eyes as the other evil guy.
I don't remember the evil guy, but no, yeah. Dude. And he just kind of submittedly just kills himself.
Yep. And I was like, oh shit. And then he just like wrecks fucking Jim.
Yeah. And we do see he has a new power.
He gets a helmet.
I get the helmet. Undestructible helmet.
You don't like it?
It's okay.
I like it. I like it by itself. It doesn't match the rest of the armor.
Yeah, that's what gets me. It's like the overall aesthetic. If it was just the helmet itself, it looks good.
It looks like a biker helmet. It looks like a Tron helmet with horns. That's what it looks like. But then like the rest of the armor, it looks like medieval armor.
So it's not too bad overall. Yeah, but another thing I like to note in this episode was Claire's development with NotEnrique. Like he's leaving the house now because Enrique's back.
One thing we find out about changelings is they can only change into
the person they know. That's always been a thing.
Well, first we don't find out. It's only like one person. I guess it's only one being.
Yeah.
But they have to be in the Darklands.
Yeah.
To be able to change into them.
We've always done that though.
I didn't. Well, maybe I forgot, but
yeah.
I thought they just needed to be alive.
No, they have to be in the Darklands. I'm guessing that crystal is it projects them.
Okay. So what are we talking? Yeah. So
that development
with NotEnrique
and Claire.
That's
good. Also, we kind of saw a little bit more understanding of how the staff works.
It works on emotion.
And works on emotion.
She used anger for most of it.
Then she used fear to overcome the last bit, because it was interesting. I was trying to figure out what the evil guy who had it last, what emotion he would use. But if you
use straight up anger,
if you use any strong emotion, it works. That makes sense. I'll accept that.
First, so they were trapped in the freight. I don't know, spoilers. I don't know.
It doesn't matter. It's a reaction. If they're watching this, they've known that we watched
when they were in the freighter, and they were trying to take the pieces out, but since it was sinking, it was like water was coming in. And since it does use like some kind of energy from her and plus emotion, she was running out of that. And then like, oh shit, okay, like I don't know what to do. She doesn't have any more emotion. I'm like, it's like, you need to find a way. Use some other emotion. I'm like, if you I swear to God, if you use love or friendship, I'm done. But then no, she used the fear of losing her brother. That's the only brother she's known. I'm guessing of NotEnrique. So I was like, okay, that's reasonable.
Yeah.
And so that was the development with them. Then there was the development with Toby, his like character, his emotional. You see what he's thinking and how he acts when Steve confronts him in the forest after he's retarded. Like when he found their bikes at the edge of the forest, and then like he goes up to it and then fucking picks up dirt and then like smells it. It's like.
That's funny. That's funny.
They are close. I'm like, oh my God! And he puts on the fucking crown. Is he just gonna carry that for the rest of his life?
I don't know. But for the most part, it was funny.
So when he confronts him, he there's some little shenanigans that goes on. It's funny, but then like he actually like goes up and starts saying stuff that he doesn't know means more to Toby, emotional stuff like where's
Jim and everything.
Jim, like
there's a lot of
Jim abandoned you. Like, you can't help him, but then he's like, you see him getting emotional, and mad and stuff, and it's just like awesome seeing like actually like emotions and stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of high stakes in this thing, and some people just don't understand it. So that's a lot. There's a lot that happened in this episode.
Character development. It went fast.
It felt fast. Thinking about it, like when we finished watching it and we started recording this, it felt fast. But now talking about it, there's a lot that actually did happen.
Yes.
So
like the part where Jim got spared, I guess.
Yeah. So we'll find out more now that we know that they know the evil people know that Jim. They're gonna keep Jim alive because
there's communication.
that there's a communication and they're trying to get their friend back. So they're gonna keep him alive. So we'll see what's gonna happen. But overall, that's exactly where we're at the moment.
It was a good episode.
Good episode. We're gonna get ready to go into episode 3. So
I hope there's a little bit. I don't know if I want more action or more like
development.
It's just okay. Maybe because there was
it's episode
so few.
It's only episode
places 2 that were used.
Yeah,
it was literally just like school for like 3 seconds, and then just the forest, and then like the cage and throne room, and that's it. That was like the whole episode.
So that's true. So we're only 2 episodes in. A lot has happened if you really think about it in just 2 episodes. So let's look forward to what's gonna happen in episode 3. So thank you for watching.
Bye.
Until next time.